It is April 28th, 2015. The time is 9:51 a.m. Up next, from Four Winds 10, critical alert for All American Patriots from Anonymous 2. This is dated April 27th, 2015, and this is going to be a long report, so if anyone does not wish to listen to the entire broadcast, please use the link below. I read for the visually impaired and for small device users. This does not necessarily reflect my own personal opinion. It's for the viewer to decide. Let's begin. Update April 25th, 1:40 p.m. Is it just me, or is the original post on Nassau News now including a lot of added fear porn that wasn't there before? In other words, the stuff from April 22nd, Gordon Duff. At any rate, I took the message from the positive military as very good news and disregard all the fear porn below it. And that was said by BP. Okay, Gordon Duff is with Veterans Today, for those of you not familiar with the gentleman. Thank you, Laura. I am going to make this post sticky. Heads up, my friends. We have to make sure no one gives approval to the Army to do anything, or the drills will go live. Spread this far and wide now. Jade Helm is not a hoax. Duff's ploy makes perfect sense now. As Drake and Jim Fetzer said, the military cannot do any ops without the express written permission of local and state government. So the Army now goes to them and says Jade Helm is a hoax. The authorities believe them, think it's harmless, and give their permission, giving the cabal carte blanche to do the extractions and whatever else they were planning. Brilliant. Duff is clearly a turncoat, says BP. From Nassau News, the following critical alert from Anonymous 2. To all American patriots and those USA citizens interested in helping to rid the United States and the world of the criminal cabal, we have been receiving intel from reliable sources inside the American cabal military, actual soldiers in all levels and positions prompted by their concerns regarding the Jade Helm 15 drill in America. America's soldiers were unaware that they were not serving the American Republic's Army, but have been employed by the Army of the UN, NWO, NATO, criminal cabal banksters. They have come to realize that our nation, the United States, does not have a true government or a military. Those in the American military have come to realize that they have been repeatedly lied to by the cabal, USA military, and they are talking about how they have come to recognize that they are serving the wrong masters, and they are. In fact, committing crimes on behalf of the cabal and are not serving America and her people in any form whatsoever. In discussions about the various assignments and missions, they now understand that the cabal uses the military as its mercenary army to increase their profits off drugs and poppy growing fields, human slavery, murder, invading sovereign nations, recruiting, training, and utilizing terrorist organizations, Al-Qaeda, ISIS, Hezbollah, etc., pitting causes and nations against each other, contracting for bigger and better weapons for war and other crimes. They are angry about the foreign soldiers being brought to the United States, trained and equipped here, and being prepared to fight on American soil. Our troops now understand the United Nations is calling the shots, and they did not join the military to participate in crimes against their own nation, as well as against other nations, nor to fight alongside foreign troops now here on America's soil to destroy our nation from within. Much anger was expressed about their friends having lost arms, legs, feet, and hands, eyesight, and other injuries of war, and these continue to suffer with no help from the VA. The government refuses adequate treatment, with many even having to wait many hours to be seen, if not weeks or months, according to the severity of their condition as determined by the VA. They report that their pay is below poverty level, and they are losing their homes and vehicles. The foreclosure rate is very high for homesteads of military families, and many find that their homes and vehicles are repossessed while they are in active duty overseas. These troops now understand that there will be no differentiation regarding sparing the soldiers' loved ones and the American public. They feel that they will be killing each other's loved ones. The soldiers also understand that when the cabal military gets done with their orders to kill Americans, including their loved ones, they will also be executed. Intel. We are receiving indicates that the troops are more than pissed off at everything the cabal government and the U.S. military is planning to bring down on our nation during this Jade Helm 15 drill. They're angry about the war crimes being committed against the American people, including against themselves, their families and friends, and they are very angry that the cabal government is no longer allowing veterans to possess their firearms, but removing them under the guise of being quote quote unstable, and thus are quote quote threats and quote quote terrorists in America. The criminal cabal government is committing high crimes of treason against the nation through the chemtrails, HARP, GMO foods, vaccines loaded with poisons, and countless other atrocities being forced upon the people. The military is more fed up than you can imagine. Last summer, the militia never showed up for American Spring in Washington, D.C., when they discerned the government was going to barricade them in and then mow them down if they had showed up as they were being encouraged to do by Harry Riley. Since when would a valid operation purported to arrest the criminals in Washington, D.C., announced to the cabal government the day, date, and time they plan to arrive to conduct the arrest of Congress? Now the story is that the government plans to take down American troops, so the troops have formulated plans to take Jade Helm or Hell M and its government leaders down from the inside out. We are also receiving intel that there are at least 25 million committed militia throughout the nation, along with several million skilled hunters and shooters throughout America that will be assisting our troops in this endeavor. They are reporting that there are way more of us than there are of them, including the cabal's hired mercenaries. The corporation military traitors that will be commanding this traitorous Jade Hell M drill should consider packing it up and forgetting the drill while you still can. You would be wise to cancel your plans and to take over this nation to implement martial law and to haul off and murder Americans in cold blood in your death camps, as these plans may well be turned back on you. The Pentagon, and that's what it says, Pentagon, too, should close up and go home, as they are taking their orders from the criminal cabal banksters. Those in the Pentagon will meet the same fate as would any American soldier once their job is done. Their masters will have them and their families executed as well, and laugh while doing it. History repeats itself. You should know this from your war college studies. Hearing the word now on the street is, thank God someone is going to put these traitors in their own FEMA camps. They are through. To all the blogs, please copy and paste this intel report to your blog to notify all, especially military wives and parents of our soldiers, to get the word out quietly and quickly to all soldiers in case any are unaware of the plan to take out the traitorous leaders and to participate with their fellow American soldiers and put this traitorous Jade Hell M plan to bed permanently. We welcome hearing from the soldiers or wives of soldiers to post comments and or confirm that what we have been told is the truth on what we are reporting here. You will be kept anonymous. And to all traitors, this is your head after a blank 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 300 WIN mag. And let's continue. There's a video there. You can click on that link if you wish. Continuing, continuing on, folks. So, Gordon Duff says it is a hoax. Well, here is one comment, and there are many more showing it ain't no hoax. We challenge Gordon to retract dozens of videos made of similar government meetings, including all the Walmarts being shut down. Now, this is very interesting. Very. Now, they are going to state the drill is a hoax when their officers have been visiting various cities and counties, appearing before the councils, explaining what the drills will be about, and answering their questions, all in their efforts to be extended the approval to be given invitations by these cities and counties to perform these drills in their locations. How is that? Army Lieutenant Colonel Mark Lastoria, and there's a link right there you can click on if you wish to check that out. Bobby McDonald, Big Springs, Texas City Council, etc. Special Forces veteran Thomas Meade, and there's a link there you can check out for more, and so forth. And many more references to military meeting with communities is readily available if one will do their search. I have long suspected Veterans Today as being an agent for the criminal cabal government, propaganda disinfo agents. Consider carefully any information they publish, as you may succumb to yet more lies and deceit by the criminal cabal against the American people. All right, and here are more links to more articles here. Troop movement, California. Massive U.S. troop movements in California raise Russian concerns. Police get help with confronting veterans. Is the U.S. preparing to militarize the streets of America or invade Mexico? The U.S. Air Force wants to monitor, track, and analyze everything done on the internet around the globe. You can check all that out for more info. So how many of you check out Gordon Duff on Veterans Today? I've done a couple of articles from Veterans Today, not very often, but I did one, I think it was a few months ago. But it was a totally different topic, folks. It wasn't about Jade Helm. It's up to you to decide, all right? But this person is warning folks about what you find on Veterans Today. And the veterans certainly deserve a lot better treatment than they are receiving right now, that's for sure. And I hope that our soldiers will stand with the American people and not with the criminal cabal. That's going to do it for now. Thank you for watching. Pink out.